I'm Steve Eustis. I'm a manager in memory development and central engineering, and I work in Burlington, Vermont. I was always active outside. I was involved with the Boy Scouts. Besides my electrical engineering degree, I have a forest science minor. I think it's important to protect the environment because there's one Earth, there's a lot of people living here, so we need to be sustainable in how we interact with the Earth. For our family, we own some forest land nearby. We work hard on correcting things that have happened in the past, say poorly placed logging roads. We're really focusing on clean water. The way water drains on trails or roads, you're trying to have the forest act as a sponge instead of trying to just get water into the rivers and lakes as fast as possible, but to slow water down. When we do sustainable harvesting, there's nothing wrong with using products from the forest or farms. When you're trying to do it in a sustainable way, we'll use the bottom part of the tree for timber. Then firewood, we leave the tops of the tree as fertilizer. We'll take a birch bark veneer, maple sugaring, and trying to help the wildlife. A lot of that also factors in when you can hunt and then eat a deer. That's local food. It's organic. That meat's going to be a lot more sustainably raised than something in a feedlot somewhere in the country where they have hundreds of cows together. We've moved some trails around on our property that kind of went through a wetland. You can see the effects of the water quality improvement. You see less sedimentation. We've done certain harvesting cuts targeting at wildlife, and to see the regrowth spring up and the thick vegetation growing back is really exciting. And then you see the animals using it too with game cameras, and so it's just really exciting to see the effects of your efforts pay off. The other thing that we try and do on our property is education. We bring college, middle school kids out and show them some of the experiments that we're running with our forest. Sometimes when you're in the act of doing something, it doesn't always look neat and tidy. Sometimes people will look at forestry work and go, oh, look at those trees got cut, or look at all that brush on the ground. In reality, nature isn't supposed to be neat and tidy. It's important also to work with nature, and that's why a lot of the types of stuff that we do with ecological forestry, which is the type of forestry I practice, is you're trying to mimic nature as much as possible with creating gaps and different things. So you're working with instead of against, and that makes things a lot better.